Dungeons in fantasy games can be a thrilling setting for an adventure. Dungeons in real life are seldom fun. The dungeons in real life are called by the name of prisons. They are administrated and policed by people who typically have no concern for their captives' appreciation of fun. The year was now 2010, and an appellate court case once more brought D&D and its purported compelling influence into public question. An inmate of Wisconsin's Waupun prison sued, citing First Amendment suppression in the case of Singer v. Ramish. The Seventh Circuit heard the case. Singer contested the prison's ban on playing D&D and its confiscation of D&D paraphernalia. Captain Moraski defended the prison's policy via the Turner v. Safely reasonableness test. The captain asserted that D&D's cooperative aspects and emphasis on leadership could lead to competitive hostility, violence, gambling, and addictive escape behavior. Despite any evidence to support Moraski's assertions, the Seventh Circuit sided with the prison's ad hoc policy, but Singer and his cohorts wouldn't be the only people having no fun in the dungeon. It was time for Tom the Enchanter to meet with cruel justice. In April 26, 2016, Tom Radecki was found guilty on 9 felony counts of improper administration of controlled substances and 3 counts of conspiracy. In the years between 1992 and 2004, Radecki had somehow managed to score the credentials to prescribe medicine again. The name of his game was now Pills and Potions. After opening a practice in 2004, Radecki claimed he was swamped with heroin and opioid-addicted clients. After obtaining a permit to prescribe buprenorphine, an anti-withdrawal medication, he began dealing Subutex and Suboxone in earnest. Due to federal limits, he wasn't able to sell the drugs to more than 100 patients at a time. To bypass the regulation, he built a network of 13 consulting physicians to work with him for 1 day a month in order to boost his patient limit. Eventually, he had as many as 972 patients to deal the drugs to. By 2012, he was America's biggest buprenorphine buyer and netted an annual $280,000 profit. That same year, he lost his medical license due to yet another case of improper personal relations with a client. At the time of his trial, he was being investigated for illicitly dealing Subutex to 13 women, some of whom were living in his home. One of the women's testimony was of particular importance to the case. She first got involved with Radecki at the age of 17. She started to abuse Subutex. Her parents snorted it, and her neighbors injected it. She started doing both. She discovered she could turn a profit by buying the pills for $3 a piece from Radecki and then selling them on the street for up to $25. After a few years, Radecki asked her to move in with him, where he kept her on Subutex and tranquilizers. The relationship went from patient-doctor to personal. By now, Radecki's professional indiscretions and immoral improprieties are laid bare. There are no more fanciful euphemisms to conceal what he does. He trades anti-addiction and anti-anxiety drugs for sex. One of his patients even has a child by him. This year, on the 1st of June, he received his sentence. He must forfeit $450,000 worth of assets seized from his practice and spend 11 to 22 years in the dungeon. At the age of 70, it's a dungeon he may never walk back out of. But he had his fun. He was a crusader. He was a scoundrel. Now he will slumber in the bowels of the battlefield he once strode so proudly across. The final scandal in this epic adventure is his to bear in shame, and the realms of D&D rejoice in their hard-earned peace, for now. Reality is different from fantasy because it's crueler. True sorcerers are more deceptive than false ones. Guns and depression are more dangerous than curses and goblins. The doctor in your house is more alarming than the terrorist attack in your mailbox. Chick, Pulling, Radecki, and Schnabelin put painstaking detail into their narratives to make the hard sell to an audience of people whose biases didn't need more than a word to confirm. But I understand. They were telling a fantastic story. They were just nerds, like those of us who play D&D. But truth is always stranger than fiction.